got to fill you in on what happened in Game 4 because it was definitely lit. All right, we're going to take a look here. This is fourth quarter now. The game is tied at 70. And LaChina drives. It looks like she's going to have an open layup, but here comes Jonquel Jones with a monster block.
Block party.
Which sends New York into transition. Sabrina finds a wide open Leonie Feebish, and they go up 2. Now, this was a close game throughout with 11 ties and 13 lead changes. It was action-packed. Now, later in the fourth, tied at 72, Courtney Williams finds Alana Smith off the pick and roll for a layup. Lynn up 2.
Nowhere to be found.
Next possession, Napheesa Collier double team, but kicks it out to McBride. The ball moves to Bridget Carlton in the corner, guys.
Huge 3 for the Lynx.
Later in the fourth quarter, Liberty down 5. Ionescu drives and gets an easy layup right here, y'all. I don't know where the defense was.
She didn't have much easy all night except for those layups.
This is true. A minute later, same score. Stewie to Jonquel. Let's take another look at this one, y'all, because she laid this up with some contact.
Jonquel has been a monster in the paint for the Liberty.
She makes a free throw to tie the game at 80. Now, under 30 seconds left. Stewart drives, spins, cannot get it to go. Shot clock violation. Stewart was 1 for 8 in the fourth quarter. A tough night for the two-time Finals MVP. But here is the late action. Courtney Williams.
Genius.
Misses the shot, but it was the putback and the foul on Bridget Carlton going up. Here's Sabrina Ionescu. Carlton, timely, offensive board. When you see Sabrina Ionescu fouling her, sorry, Liberty fans, that was a foul. Liberty inbounding with 2 seconds left. Ionescu with the heave is off the mark. Lynx win 82-80. Here's what Liberty coach Sandy Brondello had to say postgame.
We got no calls today. So do I need to talk up in a press conference? Because they were getting ticky-tacks, and we went down there, then got hit and get nothing. I'm one of the nicest bloody coaches in this league, but this pisses me off. Just be fair. You know, if they're getting hit, it's a bloody foul. But in the end, close game. You know, things we could have done a little bit better. We all could have done better, including me, getting that timeout. Sorry, shouldn't say that. Don't repeat it. But, so we just have to go back to New York and win.
Well, some bloody curse words there from Sandy Brondello. Now we have a winner-take-all Game 5. The Lynx are 4-2 in finals clinching games and seeking their 5th title. Meanwhile, the Liberty are 0-2 and seeking their 1st title in franchise history. We can't say that enough. Guys, there's been coaches complaining, there's been drama, there's been big shots hit. This final series has just been fantastic. But, Coach, what has been most intriguing for you in this finals?
Well, these finals have delivered. You've got the top offensive team against the top defensive team, and it has been a battle. I mean, you look at Game 4, at the end of each quarter, the margin was 2 points. So all the way down to the very end, these teams are battling. Look, they say that great players make great coaches. Well, great coaches take great players to championships.
Ooh, that's a word. That's a word.
That is a word. You better preach.
I love it.
It is a Sunday.
Yeah, it is a Sunday, so go ahead and preach, CP. For me, I like to talk about defense all the time. I always talk about defense. But when it comes to the offense and the shot making that we've seen, I know you're going to get to the big shots in this series, but the shot making in Game 4 from the jump was bloody fantastic. I'm just trying to be like Sandy Brondello. Look at Jonquel Jones. Dot, hand in her face. Now we've got great ball movement. It's not just from the superstars. The role players stepped up. Leonie Feebish with the one dribble, pull, Dot, hands in her face as well. Contested shot making, not just from the New York Liberty, but also from Minnesota. What is Courtney Williams? The mid-range monster. To go full speed, stop on a dime, and shoot over the outstretched hand of Jonquel Jones. That's tough. And then you've got ball movement from the Minnesota Lynx. Chiney, give it to me when it goes through the net. Mike Green impression.
Bang! Double bang! Bang!
The shot making from both sides, especially when the game is on the line, has been next level.
Look, at the end of the day, we have had one of the most competitive WNBA finals ever, and it delivered. I know you had a lot of shots there, but it delivered 2 iconic shots. Let's start with Game 1. Courtney Williams, she was tremendous. You said, oh, it's easier to foul or it's harder to foul. No. It's harder to make shots like this. Courtney Williams, I mean, these are the shots right now that kids are practicing in their driveways over time. 4-point play. Last 4 years, 4 different teams, but with Minnie, she's more than a mid-range monster. She's a point guard that has bark and bite. And if we're going to talk about bite, Minnie did get bit game 3. Sabrina was what? Mamba snake-like with her signature step dagger shot. Y'all, she doesn't run away from the moment, and the moment is here. But what I love the most is 3 out of the 4 finals games have been decided by 1 possession. 3 or less points, literally 1 shot. I mean, are we not entertained?
Game 4, 27 lead ties or lead changes. That is next level. I think we'll get the same thing tonight.
Well, we talked about the legacy of these 2 organizations. The Liberty looking to win their first championship. The Lynx could be the first WNBA franchise to win 5. What's at stake for these players as well, Chiney, as you look ahead to this Game 5?
What's at stake for the New York Liberty is literally liberating themselves from the championship drought. They are a founding WNBA franchise, 28 years, and have yet to win a championship. Guess what? This is their best squad, and what a moment to be in Barclays. When I think about their championship, the potential of 1 more win, to me it cements the legacy of players like Breanna Stewart, who has been arguably since college, because she eliminated me in college, one of the best postseason performers, college to now pro. Sabrina Ionescu, also tremendously clutch. That shot will be iconic. That's something that we will remember forever, what she did. Now on the other side, what will this mean for Minnie? This is a franchise, this is an organization that has known dynasties. Now this is the rebirth. This is a new era. And what I love is you see individual talent like Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu, but on the other side you see a team that is committed to togetherness, a team that is committed to toughness. To me, it's been 2 different stories, but one will walk away with a huge opportunity.
Wow, I got chills just listening to that today.
Napheesa Collier, you have been such an iron woman in this playoff series. You played all 40 minutes in the last 2 games. How are you finding it to dig so deep within yourself right now?
Just knowing that this is such a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This doesn't come around very often, and so there's no need to save yourself. Just go as hard as I can all the time.
I know Cheryl Reeve, your coach, challenged you before the season started to get into better shape, and you took that seriously. What have you done to be ready for these moments?
I think just taking the time in the offseason that I needed. I worked with Susan a lot. I know a lot of people in the W work with her. She's been amazing. And just tried to prepare my body the best way that I could.
You guys have one more opportunity. What will it take for this team tonight to take home a championship trophy?
It'll take everyone on the team. It's going to take all of us. We both have really deep benches. I think we both go into those really big. But I think just playing our game, and that's a really good feeling, just knowing that if we do what we normally do, we have a really good chance of winning.
Last question. You and Stewie, this has been one of the most fun matchups to watch, defensively, offensively, how you 2 pair together. What's it been like to be in this moment with Stewie, trying to stop her and she's trying to stop you?
It's been really cool. She's such an amazing player, so to be able to go against her so many times, it's like our 10th time meeting this year, almost. I think it's 9. So I think we just know each other's games really well, and that's what you see good basketball players doing. We're going to take away the first option, and then you see them playing, so it's fun.
All right, have fun out there, Fee.
Thank you.
Always love to hear from Napheesa Collier pregame. And speaking of loving to hear from our favorite people, we are joined by basketball royalty on the desk. Spike Lee, how you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good.
All right. Well, that's a good thing.
I hear my sisters.
Yes, that's a very good thing. Now, I was going to talk about the possibility of Napheesa Collier being a Finals MVP if Minnesota wins, but we will save that for the segment after you leave the table.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gone.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
When I'm back courtside.
Right. But Spike, I actually have a picture with you at Madison Square Garden, courtside at a Liberty game when they played there. But now you are here in Brooklyn taking in the Liberty. What has it been like being courtside at Barclays?
Well, I'm usually here when they're playing the Knicks, but we'll leave that out. Nah, this is a great atmosphere, and the 6th time they've been to the finals, they lost 5. So this is the night. This is the night. Barclays Center, corner Atlantic Avenue, Flatbush, in Brooklyn.
You know, Spike, we all love this game so much, and we talk about it all the time, but you're at historical basketball moments. What do you love about this game so much?
It's a beautiful game, and I've been fortunate to see a lot of greatest players ever and be friends with them, too. So, you know, and that includes the GOAT,
Yes.
Michael. So, I don't know if you ladies noticed, but I just got into the Hall of Fame.
Yes,
you know
sir.
That?
That's why you missed one of the games.
I had gotta go get a ring.
And speaking of rings, your Liberty, they're one win away from getting a ring, and you've seen so many iterations of New York basketball. What makes this New York Liberty team different and special to you?
Teamwork. They really play like a team. They can't turn the ball over like they did the other night, so they just gotta be.
We agree.
They got to take care of the ball.
Thank you.
There you go.
It was stuck.
There you go.
Take care of the ball. No crazy passes and just play your game.
And what do you appreciate about these players like Stewie and Sabrina and Benijah?
This game today, the WNBA is they compete. They're skilled and like they're playing, you know, and like I love the WNBA. You know, they don't take a night off. They're playing and competing, and it's just great to see. It's for women, you know. They're great to see women out there giving that all, and it's gonna be sold out tonight too. So I think this might let me ask you a question. This is gonna be the highest rated
Got to be.
game
I would
ever.
say so.
It's
Yeah.
got to be. It's been
Even with
great
Sunday Night
finals.
Football, the Jets stink. Who's
Hey, but Spike, back in 1996, before the league even started, I don't know if you remember this, but you and I were at the House of Blues at the Olympics listening to Al Green. That's back in 96, before the
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
back in a backpack?
Right.
Why are you telling everybody our age?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But when you look at
I'm older.
But when you look at where the league started, back in the days when Rebecca Lobo
Right.
played, to where it is now, with the crowd increase, with the ratings increase, I mean, what have you seen?
Growth. And also, a lot have to do with sexism, you know? And so people understand, like, this game is legit.
Right.
It's not just
These women can play.
YWCA, you know, they're playing.
Right.
That's athletes.
Well, Spike, I don't take it lightly, the jersey that you're wearing here on set. I know it's Sabrina Ionescu's. Why did you...
Game worn signed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got signature on it.
Okay.
Signed.
He said you better ask somebody.
Signed.
Is this a prediction of what Sabrina may do tonight? Do you have any vibes for us?
She's gonna do her thing.
Okay. I like
THANG. Thing.
I love it. Well, Spike, thank you so much for dropping by our set. It
And
means
also,
so
I want to
much
say
to
you
us.
ladies do a great, great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Proud of
Most.
you. Proud of you.
We appreciate that.
Represent.
Well, Spike, I have to tell you, there's someone who is almost as famous as you when you step in this building. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yes. It's Ellie the Elephant. Have you had a chance to chat it up with Ellie?
Ellie is
You like the fit?
Elephants don't speak.
That's true. Great point, Spike.
That's right.
But Ellie is looking fabulous, arriving in
Seafoam
this.
vest.
Yes, the
Puffer.
full length seafoam
puffer
vest
with the pink.
pink.
That's for
yes.
Benijah.
Beautiful.